Do not let your baby sleep on your chest. This is giving your baby room to suffocate or even roll over and get tangled in the blankets and suffocate. Suffocation within babies is very prevalent because babies do not have the muscles developed to pick up their necks and get the oxygen to their airway properly. Danger, danger, danger. Do not leave bags laying around. Babies are curious and will get into anything, including plastic bags. They can get their heads stuck in them and not get any oxygen. This is something that is so easy to fix, and this is something that can lead to your infant dying when you keep your eyes off of them for as little as 2 minutes. Oh, my love! Oh, no!
This is the proper way to hold your baby. If there's too much room in the blanket, you could fall asleep and then the baby will suffocate and be dead.
Naomi, I played the role of the narrator in this film.
Hi, I'm Claire, and I played the mother in this film.
And this is Daisy, and she played the role of the infant in this film.
She's a baby!
My semester project was suffocation safety, focusing on suffocation within infants. This topic is important to me because as someone who wants to be a mother later in life, I want to be able to educate myself on the dangers of suffocation and how easy it is to make little changes around the house to be able to make it a safer area to raise a child. If people take anything away from my PSA, I want it to be the importance of not leaving plastic bags around for a baby to suffocate in, not to sleep with your baby either in your own bed or allow them to sleep on your chest, and to be careful how you bundle your baby up in a blanket because all of these are situations where a baby can suffocate and die. In 2015, there were about 3,700 sudden, unexpected infant deaths in the United States. These deaths occur among infants less than 1 year old. In 2015, there were about 1,600 deaths due to SIDS, 1,200 deaths were due to unknown causes, and 900 of those were due to accidental suffocation and strangulation, which is what we talked about in my PSA. The topic of suffocation safety is one that should not be taken lightly. It is most prevalent in the newborn and young infant stage because their necks are not strong enough to move their head. The most suffocation incidents occur in the baby's crib or in a regular bed. The 5 E's can definitely be applied to this topic in order to raise awareness and educate parents. Engineering is defined as providing automatic protection by product or environment design changes. The biggest engineering issue would be a crib made with very soft mattresses. When a baby is on a soft mattress, it is easy for them to roll over and to get their heads stuck and suffocate. It is also important that the cribs are made with no room in between the mattress and the rails. It is easy for a baby to get stuck between two surfaces, such as the mattress and the rail, and to suffocate. Enforcement is the second E. It is defined as requiring individual behavior change through passage and enforcement of new safety-related laws. The enforcement of suffocation safety can easily be something as little as a baby-proof inspection. This would include making sure there are no plastic bags or areas that have plastic bags enough for a baby to get their nose and mouth intertwined in it, which could lead to suffocation. This inspection would also include being sure that the crib does not have sheets that are too big for the mattress where the baby can get rolled up in it and suffocate. Education is the third E. It is defined as persuading persons to alter behavior for increased self-protection. This would be a great topic to discuss in classes that are offered to pregnant mothers and fathers. This can be done before the baby is born to ensure the house or apartment the baby is going home to is safe. It is also important for parents to be educated on why they should not share a bed with their infant. New mothers may have separation anxiety from their new infant, but they need to be educated on the fact that they could easily roll onto their infant and suffocate them. The fourth E is economic incentives, and it is defined as incentives that may be granted by government or private industry. I believe that the government should fund hospitals to teach new parents on these few precautions to be sure that the parents are educated on all of the risks of suffocation. After the mother has had a few hours to herself after giving birth, it should be required that an educator comes in to talk to her and go over some of the areas of information to inform her of suffocation safety. This should be funded by the government or the hospital itself. Lastly, the fifth E is emergency response, and it is defined as interventions in the use of fire, EMS, or law enforcement resources. It would be very important for emergency responders to be able to perform CPR as soon as possible in order to revive an infant. It would also be helpful if the 911 operator would be able to talk to a parent and help them through CPR until the ambulance can get there and give the baby oxygen. The resources to get more information on my topic of suffocation safety include safekids.org, cdc.gov, and health.ny.gov. Suffocation safety works when people work together. It is important to educate new mothers on the dangers of suffocation.